friends. I'm sorry I'm a little late hopping on. I planned to be on like 20 minutes ago. My alarm didn't go off on my phone. I got sidetracked doing other business stuff, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I need to go live. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm Amy. I'm known as your simple health coach. I'm the founder and owner of Footprints to Health and Wholeness LLC. But in a nutshell, I am just amazed at how much I've learned on my healing journey from chronic Lyme disease, autonomic nervous system dysfunction, and along with the Lyme, I've had co-infections of Lyme, and it really wreaked havoc on my whole body, my mental health, everything for years. And even though I did go like the natural route and all that, after trying some conventional medicine stuff, I just had to stick with the natural root of things. And I just over time learned just the importance of gut health and the support that we need in our gut to amplify everything, because our bodies are so divinely created that when we give them the right tools, they will reverse things that we never knew that they could reverse, because we're not told those things. But our bodies truly are amazing when they're given the right wellness tools, and all that. So I'm just going to dive in real quick. I'm not going to be long on here, but for those of you who are not aware, I do have a Facebook group. It's called Footprints to Health and Wholeness. And I also have a business page on Facebook as well. And for those who are on Instagram, I am on there as amy.footprintstohealth. So if you guys want to follow me there, you can. If you have any questions, you can send me an email at footprintstohealthcoaching@gmail.com. But alongside from all that, in my Facebook group earlier this week, I posted about dysbiosis. And dysbiosis is basically an imbalance of your gut microbiome, like all the bacteria in there. When I took my health coach certification course 4 years ago, actually 5 years ago, when I graduated 4 years ago, because it was a whole year of education, many hundreds of hours that I invested in that, and as well financially. But we learned that we have 3 trillion bacteria in our gut. And I also learned that makes up for about 3 pounds worth of bacteria. So people who are like on a weight loss journey, or are just overall just trying to feel better or whatever, but primarily I want to speak right now to those who are trying to lose weight. Just keep in mind that when you're on your journey for aiming to lose some weight, that it's not always fat that has weight. Inflammation has weight. So when we have stress, it causes inflammation on our bodies, which creates weight on our bodies. So people who weigh themselves on the scale a lot, it's not necessarily a great thing. I actually say ditch the scale. Don't even own a scale, because you don't really need a scale. I mean, you would like run yourself, you just run so much havoc with yourself, literally, if you're constantly weighing yourself, because you're going to feel like you're not getting anywhere, and you're like, oh, when am I going to meet my goal, or whatever it is. So I will say my personal recommendation is to not even own a scale. If you own a scale, like put it away, because you really don't need a scale, because when our stomach is in an imbalance, which is the dysbiosis and the gut health, we just know that inflammation causes weight. Stress, which creates inflammation in our bodies, also creates weight. And the foods that we eat create weight gain. It can cause water retention. And ladies, I'm speaking to you at the moment, when we have our monthly cycles, right? Like we gain at least 3 to 5 pounds of just extra water weight, because we get that cycle bloating. I'm going to touch on that real quick. So when I get my cycle. Sorry guys, TMI for you, right? But when I get my cycle now, I've been on my pink drink now for almost 8 years. And it helps balance your hormone levels. It helps get you in a better mood. It balances your blood sugars. It supports your gut health, but with prebiotic fiber. Because there's a lot of talk about probiotics, but you need to have prebiotics as well. Um, but ever since I've been on my miracle pink drink, that's what I call it, I have minimal bloating. I have minimal, sometimes like most of the time, even no forewarning that my cycle is coming up. But I just want you guys to know, especially to the ladies out there right now, that that pink drink that I swear by, you will definitely want it in your life. I'm just saying, even if it's just the pink drink, because it just does phenomenal things. It's high in antioxidants. Each packet, and you get a 30-day supply, but each packet you pour into 12 to 22 ounces of water. We have different flavor options. But you can just mix the, I should have brought some in with me, but you can take a packet, blend it in, 12 to 20 ounces of water. Usually it's a water bottle, and drink it up. Usually 30 minutes before breakfast every morning. And you're going to notice big changes in your life. It just supports the gut health. It's amazing. It's incredible. So yeah, I just wanted to put a shout out to my Miracle Pink drink. It's called Slim. So there's that. But again, when I posted about dysbiosis in my Facebook group, I did mention, please join me live here. Share with me what questions you guys may have from that post. But right now, I'm not seeing any questions coming up. So for those of you who may be catching this live after I'm done and you have questions, just drop them in the comments. I'll take a peek at them, and I can do another live answering those questions. So, again, like there's a lot of other things that can create dysbiosis for all of us, and that's unhealthy eating habits, not getting in 10 to 30 minutes of exercise every single day. I mean, research has shown just the amazing benefits that we get when we are moving our bodies 10 to 30 minutes a day. There's a brain doctor, Dr. Amen, that I follow. I follow another one too, but he's one that comes to mind at the moment because one of his posts really, really spoke volumes to me a little bit ago. I think I saw it on Instagram, but he had it showed like an image of the brain, of a human brain, and it was all color coded with blues, greens, and maybe a little bit of yellows. And in a nutshell, it showed and it proved that, that person, when they weren't working out or going for a walk or whatever it was, compared to when they were getting in some physical movement, it just increases the oxygen level in our bodies to our brains, which brings us more mental clarity, brain health, you name it. So try to get in 10 to 20 minutes of physical activity in your life every single day. And if it's cold, like for me right now, I'm in the Northeast and it is January right now. So what I did was I made a little bit of a small investment, a very, very small investment, and I found a stepper, just a regular stepper. It's right actually here next to me, but I found it on Amazon. It comes with its own stretch bands, and it's an easy way of me being able to hop on it and get in some physical movement, for a short time, even if it's just 5 minutes on the thing. And then just other simple things that we can do is jumping jacks or run in position for a couple of minutes of each of those things. So just think of like simple things that you can do to get your body moving or whatever, because then that, again, it's all tied into the gut health piece as well, because there is the the gut brain axis, as it's called. And just all these little things add so many benefits for all of us for our health. I'm trying to think of any other points that I really wanted to touch on right now, but again, like if you have any questions regarding dysbiosis or any of that, if you have an autoimmune condition, if you or somebody you know is suffering with Lyme disease, co-infections of Lyme, a gene mutation, you know, poor mental health, you know, I can help with all those things. I can help people actually save at least 5 years of trial and error. Um, you know, and getting to the bottom line. And there are ways that you can get better in the more natural, holistic, or functional medicine route. Um, Again, thank you for being here and watching the video. I appreciate all my subscribers, all my followers right now. If you find any value to this, please like, subscribe, share it with a friend, share it with 5 friends, share it with 10, you know. But I'm going to be hopping on here more with more lives, and I'm going to be uploading more recordings because I do want to do some giveaways. I just want to gift my community of supporters because it really means a lot to me, and it's taken me a while to get here. Believe me, it's not easy. It's really, I've had to branch out of my comfort zone, needless to say, in a nutshell. So with that, when I do the giveaways, I'm going to do like giveaways of the pink drink, active, which is our pre and post workout drink. A lot of people like to use it, like, you know, drink it right after they've worked out. We do also have our ease capsules, our probiotics. We have 2 different probiotics. And let me just touch on that real quick. So again, with the dysbiosis piece, and I'm sorry guys that I'm like all over the place right now. I didn't put my script in front of me to like stay on point and whatever, but here I am again. I'm back to the dysbiosis piece. So the dysbiosis thing with like us getting our gut health back into balance is supporting our gut with, like I mentioned earlier, prebiotic fiber. But there's also, of course, probiotics, which all of us have heard about for the most part. And then you want collagen. And you also want digestive enzymes, because all of those work together as an amazing team to build up and start supporting your gut. Think of your body like a tree, okay? And then your gut area is your root system, okay? So like a tree, like the analogy of a tree, like when a tree is thriving and doing really, really well, that means that it has a great root, like a healthy rooted system. But then if we see like any sort of signs like discoloration or fungus or whatever it is on the tree, we're going to start seeing signs on the tree right up that something's up, something's wrong with the root system, just got to get whatever back into balance. So the same thing goes for us human beings with our gut health. Is, you know, our gut is our, you know, this is our root system, and we just need to build it up and get it better, and then that'll get things back into balance and out of dysbiosis, out of the dysbiosis state, and into a more healthier, balanced gut health, thriving life. So, and I also want to touch on the probiotics that my company has. I absolutely swear by. And the reason why I love them so much, they really are, our products are just so set apart from so many others out there. And I say that very confidently because, again, I've been on the products for almost 8 years. It'll make 8 years this March that I've been on them. And they've really just helped me reclaim my life back. And, you know, just another little snippet of my story. Like, I used to be bedbound for 6 months and was not able to drive for almost 2.5 years. I could not even, like, I could barely function with my daily, you know, just my daily things that I had to do. I couldn't even do them. Like, you know, just basically showering. I had a hard time going to the bathroom just to take a shower. At that time, back then in my life, I was living at my parents' house because I had back then gone through an unexpected divorce, and I was just at a very unhealthy weight as well. I was like around 80 pounds, and I was having, joint pains and just severe anxiety, and my mental health was not great. I had horrible depression. And even though I was taking Lyme treatment, I wasn't taking anything that was helping me with my mental health, or I wasn't really even taking anything that was helping me build up my gut health. I was taking things to help me kill off the Lyme, kill off the co-infections, or whatever else was going on for autoimmune stuff, but I wasn't supporting my body as well as, in addition to killing off whatever I could kill off, whatever I needed to with the Lyme stuff. So with the probiotics that we have, ours are freeze dried. And the reason why that's so important is because when, any probiotics, most probiotics out there on the market are not freeze dried, which means that they don't absorb in the small intestine. So most probiotics, when you find them at the stores or, elsewhere, and they're not freeze dried, once they hit the mouth, once you put your probiotic in the mouth, it's going to start to activate immediately. So then you take it, and then once it hits the small intestinal, GI area, it's not going to be very effective by the time it hits all the other parts of your whole GI tract system, where you really need it the most potent for, building up that gut health. So the two probiotics that we have, one of them is Vital Biome, and the other one is ProBio 5. And sorry about that. I'm not sure what it froze at, but again, the two probiotics that we have are ProBio 5 and Vital Biome. The ProBio 5 has 5 strains of probiotics, freeze-dried probiotics. It has digestive enzymes, and it has an antifungal. And the importance about the antifungal in the ProBio 5 is all of us have candida overgrowth, and candida creates its own hard outer shell. And all of us have it in our gut. We were all born with candida. But let's face it, with all the foods and drinks that we're easily exposed to these days, especially here in the United States, we're feeding that candida overgrowth. Candida is yeast. So when it comes to our gut health, having the antifungal will help to break apart all of that yeast overgrowth. And then one of our other products called BioCleanse helps to gently cleanse the body of all of that die-off that's being died off from the antifungal from the ProBio 5 with the candida yeast overgrowth, just tackling away at it, and the body is able to purge it. And so just the amazing results that we have with our products, we have such top-notch products, and they're science-backed. They're science-backed, and we also have a medical advisory board, and it's just amazing. And it's just, again, like, these supplements have made a huge difference in my life. I'm gonna start choking up here. And in my kids' lives. I could go on about it. I'll have to go more in depth on other videos, but I'll just leave that there for now. Again, I'm just going to wrap this up. But if anything, resonated with you in this video, or if there's any questions that you may have, please reach out to me. Again, my email is footprintstohealthcoaching@gmail.com. You can also find me on Facebook at Footprints to Health and Wholeness in my private group. And I do also have a business page on there with LLC at the end of my business name. And then we can just go from there. Real quick, I will mention that for a limited time, because we're in the new year now, I've never done this before, but because I am a certified integrative nutrition health coach, and I specialize and just have such a heart for helping people on their Lyme and other autoimmune journey, and those who are also struggling with their mental well-being. I have a discount going on right now for anybody who wants to book a call with me for a one-on-one coaching call. It would be a 20-minute call, and you can book a call with me at your convenience, and we can hop on a call, whether it's Zoom or an audio call. And for my local people, we can also meet up somewhere. So the link for that, I can drop it in the description here, but I'll mention it here now too. You'll want to go to heal.me/health coach Amy. That's where you want to go to book a one-on-one call with me, and go from there. And again, you can email me or whatever too. So I hope that I provided some value to you guys. I hope you guys got some nuggets out of this. I'm going to be doing another boot camp soon, probably a 3-day boot camp. And that boot camp is going to be on simple ways to keep yourself from sickness this winter. Because I have a lot of remedies that are so highly effective, and they work great for me and my kids and other friends of mine and family members of mine, that I can't keep quiet about this stuff. This stuff isn't just for me to know, it's for you guys to know too. Okay? So I hope you're all having a great weekend, and I hope you're all doing well. And again, reach out to me with, at any one of those things that I mentioned, and we will talk again soon. All right, guys. Now I got to figure out how to end this, but I hope you all are doing well, and we'll talk soon. Bye.